Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your revenue, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website, see if those tips and tricks could outrank them, get on the first page of Google, which will increase your online traffic and your visibility. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And then I'll show you this opportunity of taking these steps for your business. So let's get started. So in content, you need anywhere on your home page, anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. That's just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content on your web page, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. As you see here, nicely laid out website, very personable. You got your Google accolades here. Got coupons there, so very eye-popping, services. So nothing wrong with the layout of your website at all. I wouldn't change much at all to that, but I would increase some things on the back end of your website that you can't see with your content and your keywords, and that'll give you increased visibility on Google, which I'll explain now. So speaking of Google, if I lived in Hurst, Texas, I know that's where you're located, and plumbing services is what you do. Here's what typically comes up if I was a consumer. So a lot of times ads come up here. These are hit or miss. You could invest in them if you haven't already, but just data shows that a lot of times consumers skip over the ads. This is the map pack here with citations. I'll talk more about that in a minute to get there. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to be organically on the first page of Google for any kind of service you do and area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Angie's List and Yelp because, if I'm a consumer in the local area, I'm going to click on a local business for that service, especially if it's an emergency type service. So your top competitor on this page with plumbing services, Hurst, Texas, is H.E.B. Plumbing. So I'll compare your website to them. And as you scroll down here, you can see, your website's not on the first page, but you could do some things to get on that first page on your website. You might have heard this saying, a great place to hide a dead body. It's on page 2 or 3 of Google. People just don't go here for extra services. So you want to be on that first page right in the front of the face of consumers. So to do that comparison, there's a tool we use called H.E.B. It's how we do a deep dive in websites and compare them. And here's your URL right here. Here's your numbers. So, website is strong. You got some good keywords. You have over 1,000 keywords, which is strong. You could always increase your keywords though. You can never have enough keywords. So relevant keywords, that is. So you want to have high volume, more bang for your buck. So definitely keep the ones that you have, but think about all the buyer intent keywords. You got some ones here, backflow, in plumbing, but you could add all the services area you do, even outside of Hurst, in all the DFW area, wherever you go, you add that to your services, and that increases your keywords exponentially, and that increases your searchability in Google. So here's H.E.B. Plumbing's website here. Definitely beatable, rankable. Their website. Actually, I like the layout of yours much better, but they're doing some things on the back end that's giving that searchability on Google. So see, they're using 3,000 keywords. Great thing about keywords, you could do a deep dive in their website and whatever services that apply to you, you could put on your website. For instance, signs of slab leak. If that's something you do, you can put it on your website. That's high volume. There you go. You're getting closer to outranking them. So you could take these keywords that's not on your website, add them, and then keep adding them, and that's how you dominate your competition. Secondly, there's backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keep this in mind. Not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have other relevant backlinks, strong backlinks in your industry, other plumbing services, HVAC services, websites linking to you. It doesn't help if websites outside your industry are linking to you, like a restaurant or a doctor's office. It doesn't give you that searchability, that trust with Google. So again, strong website. You have over 1,000 backlinks with 215 reference domains. So I'll make sure they're relevant, make sure they're strong, because that's some good numbers there. But just comparing that to your local competitor, and you're actually beating them in backlinks by about 100. So they have 1,000.1 backlinks with 203 reference domains. So how do you dominate your competition? You keep adding backlinks, adding relevant backlinks, and you will dominate them and get more to this traffic here of almost 2,000. Which you're at 225 now. So you increase backlinks, relevant backlinks, increase keywords, and you find your searchability on Google. Then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And since you have that, I believe you have a Hearst address, you definitely want to be in this map pack here. You want to be in the top 3. Sometimes there's 4 here like now, but sometimes there's only 3. And much like pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to outrank your competitors in this map pack as well. And to do that, you include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and many others you probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great too. So here's the idea here, that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it, to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and here organically. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that could generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's usually many more keywords you could add to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you for some tips to start generating those leads online yourself. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information. We could talk about goals. I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this video, that'll help me get better at making them. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.